comes down to detail, okay, detail and structure. Now, hello beautiful people, hope you're having an amazing day. You are a star, don't let anybody dim your light. Today, I'm gonna share with you my top tips on how to achieve your dream physique, okay? We're gonna focus on three main components, okay? Training, nutrition, and recovery, okay? Let's get into training first. So your body will be ultimately shaped by how you train, you know, through your aerobic exercise, through your resistance training, like weight training, okay? That's gonna give you, of course, your shape. Now, when it comes to bodybuilding, calisthenics, okay, hypertrophy work, a lot of it comes down to detail, okay, detail and structure. Now, structuring your weekly routine can vary. All right, now I like to structure my training routine, okay, with a push, pull, legs, and I repeat that twice. This has been working really well for me simply because I'm hitting major muscle groups twice a week. So at the end of the week, I get a high volume of training, okay, for my hypertrophy goals, okay, building muscle, okay, and when I build muscle, I can burn more fat, all right? This has been the most effective, okay, with studies to show, with my own personal experience, okay, I target the major muscle groups like my chest, my back, and my legs at least twice a week, all right, and I get a huge volume into that workout. Now, there are other ways as well you can do it. You can do bodybuilding splits like, you know, back, chest, arms, shoulders, legs, and then a little bit of accessories on the other days. Other ways you can do it as well is you can go upper, lower, upper, lower, upper, lower, okay? So you're getting 3 days worth of legs and 3 days worth of upper body throughout the week, okay? Obviously, you're not gonna train as many sets or as many reps in those workouts, but ideally is to get at least the major muscle groups targeted 2 to 3 times a week. Okay, one is plenty if you've got a lot of time, if you want to focus more on the details, like getting more of your isolated stuff, so like your bicep curls, your triceps, your raises, things like that, that are more focused on detail, okay? But you can always add them into your push-pull, okay, your leg workouts and your upper-lower at the end of the workout when you have a little bit more energy and you want to add a bit more curve or a bit more peak or a bit more details to those muscle groups, okay? So when it comes to training, okay, 2-3 times a week. Now, of course, cardio as well is a key factor because 1, you are increasing your metabolism, and 2, you are burning more energy, so you will improve your body composition, right? So you'll be a lot leaner if you are more active, right? Considering your nutrition factors as well. If you're overeating, then of course you're never gonna be able to out-train or out-exercise your diet. Okay, diet is key, which we'll get into next. But when it comes to burning your calories, okay, or burning your calories, you want to ensure that you are always in a deficit if your focus is fat loss composition, right? Of course, if your goal is mass gain, then you just want to primarily focus on the volume of the training, okay? You want to cut down on the cardio. I mean, you can still do it, but as long as that caloric input, okay, exceeds your caloric output, right? So ultimately, okay, your composition is relative to your caloric expenditure and intake, right? And of course, the detail of your routine. So again, when it comes to training, structure is key. You want to make sure you're consistent with your weight training. Go through 8 to 12 blocks, right? Go through a different cycle of a program, okay? Of a program. Make sure you deload, okay, every 8 to 12 weeks. Give your body a rest, allow it to restart, and then go again. And make sure you're breaking those plateaus as well. Make sure you are hitting new targets, okay? Because if you're constantly hitting the same weight, your body's going to adapt, and what's going to happen? You're not going to grow, right? So training, constantly, progressively overload, okay? Make sure you're lifting heavier each week. You're increasing the volume, you're lifting heavier. That's going to help you build the muscle, okay? Improve your shape. It's going to help you remove the body fat, okay? Now I can show you an example of a pull routine that I like to do, okay? So let's get into it. I'll show you the pull routine right here. Awesome. Now, when it comes to nutrition, okay, the key is not to overeat, right? Eat for what you need, right? If you're exercising and training, okay, you're doing some physical work, right? Eat to your needs, right? The best way to do that is always eat to your needs, right? You're not over, you're not under, you're maintaining, and then with your training, you're constantly burning a little bit more energy, right, than what you consume, and slowly chiseling, all right, the body fat away through caloric expenditure. right? That's been the most effective way for me, okay? I maintain my calorie input and then my output is always slightly above, right? So when it comes to macronutrients, this is key. You want to get a variety of fats, carbs, okay, protein, fiber, okay? Minimize the alcohol. Alcohol is very high in calories, 9 calories per gram, right? Know your calories. How many calories are there in protein? Okay, there's 4 grams. Fats, 7. Carbs, there's 4. Understand what your needs are for your body type, right? So you could have, for example, a very thin build. Now I'm genetically a lot more thinner, right? So it's harder for me to gain weight, aka hard gainer, right? Or ectomorph. And you've got the mesomorph, and then you've got the endomorphs, right? Mesomorph, right in the middle, and endomorph, mesomorph, right in the middle, ectomorph, endomorph, bigger build, okay, easier to gain muscle. Know your body type, right? So, and know what kind of lifestyle you're living and how it's going to affect your energy input and energy output, right? So I personally like to consume a variety of whole foods, okay? I get enough proteins, I get enough fats, I get enough fiber, I get enough carbs, okay? You can check out all my what in a day videos to see what kind of food I eat, but I generally keep it like, for example, 40% carbs, 40% fats, 20% protein. I don't consume that much protein. I consume maybe 80 to 100 grams, right? Tracking your macros can help incredibly in terms of your body composition, your fat loss goals, your mass gain goals, because you start to learn and understand how much energy goes into foods, how much macronutrients are in foods, how much micronutrients, okay, which is more important than any of these, because you want to ensure you're getting enough of these minerals and vitamins to keep your body functioning, right? If you don't have a functioning body, how are you going to do the workouts? How are you going to do what you love, right? So things like Chronometer, things like MyFitnessPal, these are going to help you get into your best physique, right? Being patient with it as well. Learn to be flexible with your diet. Don't be so rigid, don't be so strict, okay? That's what causes a lot of binge eating these days, because a lot of people put so much strictness or restriction, whatever the word is, around their diet. No, you gotta eat to live. Enjoy some of those treats, enjoy some of those processed foods, keep it to a minimal, right? If you're feeling lazy, it's okay. You don't always gotta be on top of it all the time. Sometimes it's okay to just chill, okay? Reward yourself and then move on, okay? Progress isn't a linear line. It's not always up. You gotta embrace the downs, enjoy the ups, embrace the downs, enjoy the ups, just like life, right? So when it comes to nutrition, okay, get a variety. On a whole food plant base, it is the easiest way to shed weight fast because it's denser in calories, right? You're fuller for longer, okay? Getting a lot of fiber, things are passing through, all right? And you're getting plenty of proteins, carbs, and fats, just naturally. That's what I've realized, and I'm loving it. 4 years now. Plenty of guides on that on the website as well, free meal planners, okay? And then lastly, we have recovery, okay? When it comes to recovery, all right, this is essential to keeping our hormones regulated, our muscles in a better state to perform whatever it is that we're doing, right? Because if we're not resting enough, we're not getting enough sleep, okay, our hormones go out of whack, right? We're stressed. When we're stressed, we release an excessive amount of cortisol, and when that happens, we start to gain weight, okay? And we feel shit about ourselves because we're not seeing that progress. Prioritize your sleep. Make sure you're getting enough sleep. Give yourself some rest between training, okay? If you're training at night, if you're doing weight training at night, give yourself another 24 hours before you hit the weights again, right? Don't have to go too soon between sessions. As much as it's amazing and incredible and fun, long-term wise, you're gonna damage yourself, okay? You'll be more prone to injuries. Make sure you're doing a lot of mobility stuff. Get some bands, get a broomstick. Make sure your shoulders are good, okay? Stretch, get some dynamic stretching in, okay? Get some static stretching, do some yoga. This is all very important for recovery, all right? Because when we're putting ourselves in a lot of stress, okay, we start to tighten up, all right? And things become more difficult to move, all right? So get lots of sunshine, get lots of nature, you know? Honor your body, listen to it. If you're feeling like you're overdoing it, take a day off, it's not gonna hurt, all right? Take a couple of days off, come back harder, execute with a better game plan, right? Other things as well, guys, is getting yourself a mentor, getting yourself a coach. I had the greatest transformation when I hired myself a coach. It helped me win a competition, helped me place in so much better than I did the year before that without a mentor. And it changed my life because they were more educated than I am. They were more informed, they had more experience, and they could help guide me, okay, to greater chances of success. All right, so I've always got that to offer. You can apply it on the website at danieljohnallen.com, and we can create a strategy on how to get you to that dream physique. Okay, so let's run through it back again. So when it comes to training, have a structured routine, okay? Follow that for 8 to 12 weeks, allow yourself to recover, progressively overload, okay? Make sure you're getting stronger each and every week, okay? And if your goal is to lose weight, improve your body fat composition, make sure you're in a caloric deficit, okay? Make sure your calories in are lower than your calories out, vice versa. All right, when it comes to nutrition, okay, get a variety of macronutrients, micronutrients, keep your body functioning, okay? Give yourself enough energy to stay satiated, to help recover with building the muscle, to keep your organs flowing intact, right? Enough fiber to keep things going through the stomach. And then when it comes to recovery, allow yourself to rest, stretch, get some yoga in, right? Do those drills, keep yourself injury free. Because it sucks, once you hurt something, depression is one click away, and you gotta rethink about how it's gonna affect your lifestyle, right? So prioritize rest. Rest is key, okay? Nutrition is above all because that's what's gonna change your body composition. But when it comes to recovery, allow yourself to rest. Go to the beach, get rid of the lactic acid, right? Go for a stroll, go for a walk, get some nature, keep the stress to a minimal, okay? There's always gonna be stress, but keep it to a minimal. Meditate. Meditation is so helpful. I like to meditate every day. Keep those cortisol levels down. Okay, it helps me stay in the zone, be more present, right? So those are the three main things. If you need more help, check out the guides on the website, check out the services and other videos as well. All right, I hope this has been helpful, and I hope you have an awesome day. If you have any questions, let me know. Leave a comment down below, and I hope to hear from you soon. Stay woke, blessed, and alkalized. Peace out.